Hello everybody, and thank you for joining us for another story time this week. We are continuing our water themed story times. So today's story is going to be all about the water cycle. So our planet does not ever change the amount of water that it has, but that water can move around and take some different forms. So sometimes, if you can hear, it's raining here. Sometimes that water might be a liquid liquid water form. Sometimes the water might be a gas. We call it water vapor. So in the air all around us, there's water. Sometimes it might be a solid. So it might be frozen and snow or ice. So it can move around and take different forms. And there's certain ways that it can move between stages. So there's a really great water cycle resource in our activities and resources for the week. So I'll put that link down below so you can check that out. But for now, our story is called Water is Water. It's written by Miranda Paul and illustrated by Jason Chin. And see how water can change from one thing to another in our story. Okay. See the kids on the front. They are doing what I loved to do as a kid, which was go down by the pond and see what animals were down there, maybe try to catch some. Looks like they did catch one. Water is water. They're bringing their ketchup to the house. Drip, sip, pour me a cup. Water is water. Unless it heats up. Whirl, swirl, watch it curl by. Steam is steam unless it cools high up in the clouds. A dragon in a wagon, a crow kneading dough. Clouds are clouds unless they form low. Then what is it? Fog. Misty, twisty, where is the town? Fog is fog unless it falls down. Patter, splatter. What is that sound? Rain is rain unless on the ground. Slosh in galoshes. Splash to your knees. Puddles are puddles unless puddles freeze. Glide, slide, put on the brakes. Ice is ice unless it forms flakes. Pack, stack, shape it, and smack. Snow is snow unless spring comes back. Creep, seep, squish in your boots. Mud is mud unless there are roots. Swig, grow big, reach for the best. Apples are apples unless they get pressed. Ooh, have any of you ever pressed apples into apple cider? Drip, sip, pour me a cup. Cider is cider until we drink up. And that's the end of the story, but there's some more information back here. It says water is everything. An apple is about 84% water. Earthworms are 80% water, An oak tree is 75% water. A cat is about 80% made up of water. You are about 65% water. A turtle is about 70% water. A garter snake is about 74% water. And a baby is about 78% water. So babies have even more water than we do. Interesting. Water is everywhere. Water covers 71% of Earth's surface. Of all the water in the world, oceans hold 96.5%, which is all salt water. Can we drink salt water? Only fresh water. Of all the fresh water in the world, more than 69% is trapped as ice and snow, and 30% is under the ground. All the water in the clouds, puddles, mud, plants, and your cup doesn't even add up to 1% of our total freshwater supply. Water is important. Water may seem to appear and disappear, but the total amount of water on Earth hasn't changed in millions of years and will stay the same for millions more. Although water changes form and gets called by different names, new water is not created and old water is not destroyed. But that doesn't mean we should take water for granted. In fact, people can only drink way less than 1% of the water on Earth. Almost every time we use water to brush our teeth and take a bath or flush a toilet, we add things that make it dirty. It is important to conserve it. That means to save it or use it wisely so we're not wasting it. So that there is safe, clean water for everybody. So that is our story for today. Like I said, I will put a link to some resources and activities down below if you haven't checked out our water resources yet. There's some really cool interactive online things there and some challenges you could do as a family to discuss and then maybe take some action on some ways that you could help conserve water at your home. We will see you again soon for another story time. Bye-bye.